Chosen one, this gift waited until you were strong enough. Now is the time. A divine blessing is coming for you. What is happening is not small, and it won't wait for you again if you choose to ignore it. Don't look away now. This message is for you, because the gift that was kept from you was never taken away. It was kept safe until your spirit and heart could handle it without breaking. This blessing is real. To fully receive it, you must stay present. It is ready and closer than you think. What's coming next will change how you think about your past, your pain, and even your purpose. Let me be clear. This is the point at which everything starts to make sense. If you agree, type Amen. This gift was put off because you were still learning how to endure and stand tall when everything around you seemed uncertain. I saw all the tears you tried to hide and all the prayers you said in private. I gave you time to grow, not to put off my blessing, but to make your hands stronger, so you wouldn't drop what was meant for you. Now you're not the same person who used to question your worth or your path. Now that you're steady, even though you're tired, the door can open. Pay close attention, because this is where many people miss what I'm doing in their lives. They believe that waiting means being turned down, but it was actually a way to keep them safe. It was getting ready. Love was changing something deeper inside them. You've been through times that put your faith, patience, and trust in me to the test. You asked what was stopping things from moving, and why other people were making progress while you were still. You didn't notice that your base was getting stronger than everything else around you. Now, I want to ask you a simple but important question. If this makes you feel something, please show your support by liking this video. Everything I have covered across this channel is now in one place. The prayers, the teachings, the daily blessings. It is all inside the Daily Miracle Manual. Link in the description. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community, through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site, you are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family. that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give, and it will be given to you, is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose, join the conversation, and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. Your action shows that you are ready to receive what has been waiting for you. Do not worry. You are not behind, forgotten, or turned away. The gift that is coming into your life has weight, meaning, and responsibility, which is why it couldn't come when you were at your weakest. I saw you grow as you dealt with trouble, loss, and times when you felt like you were all by yourself. Even when you thought I wasn't talking, I was directing your steps, keeping you safe, and lining up things you couldn't see yet. Your trip has not been a waste of time. Your doubts about everything made you wonder some nights if your prayers had even reached me. You looked at your life and thought that nothing was going to change. You felt stuck and don't know where to go. I was with you in those quiet times, though, giving you something that no one else could. I taught you how to stand your ground without always needing reassurance, and how to trust even when the outcome was unknown. This is your chance because of that strength. You will feel a deeper change in every part of your life because of this blessing. It's not just something material or short-term. Where there was confusion, it will bring clarity. Where there was tension, it will bring peace. Where there was uncertainty, it will bring direction. You'll start to see doors open that seem to be closed for good. After a long time, you will finally feel like you are moving, and it won't feel forced or rushed, because it fits with the time I've set for you. It will feel right. Don't let your fear win out over your faith right now. Fear will try to remind you of times when you failed, were let down, or had to wait. It will tell you that nothing will change and that you shouldn't expect anything new. But I want you to understand that what's coming will not be like that. It's because you've grown. You are entering something new that you have planned ahead of time. Things that were meant to stay with you for a short time have become heavy for you. You've held on to hurt, doubt, and questions that don't seem to have any answers. You can't bring those weights with you into the next season, so I'm taking them away one by one. There needs to be room for the blessing that is coming. You need to have a heart that is open and not afraid to receive. Right now, I'm making that space inside you. That's why you feel a change, even though you can't quite explain it. Inside you, there's a change going on. You can tell that something is different, about to move. That feeling is not a fluke. It's not made up. My presence is getting you ready for what's coming next. I'm lining up your emotions, thoughts, and path so that when the blessing comes, you will know it and accept it without any doubt. It may have felt that way for a long time, but you are not alone in this process. I have been there for you through every moment, every challenge, and every small win that no one else saw. I saw how hard you worked, how persistent you were, and how willing you were to keep going even when you were tired. This moment is yours because of this. Things will change for you and how you see yourself because of what's coming. You will have a better sense of your own worth, not based on what other people say, but on what I have put inside you. You're not going to bend down to fit into places that don't see your worth. You will be sure of yourself, not because everything is fine, but because you know who you are. What if the real reason why most methods of manifestation don't work has finally been proven? A well-known neuroscientist who has worked with the CIA says that results aren't consistent without the right brainwave. 4 neuroscience labs have found that this 7-second ritual helps people change how they think about money and get better results. Many people now live in their dreams, drive fancy cars, and go on fancy vacations that they used to think they could never afford. This information may not always be online, though. Before it's taken down, click the link in the description and comments. The complete guide, every daily prayer, every spiritual tool, everything I've put together to help you grow your faith is down in the description. It's called the Daily Miracle Manual. Now, stay right here with me, because as this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. It's not an accident. They show that you are getting ready for what has been planned for you. The strength you have now didn't just appear out of nowhere. It was built up slowly through everything you went through. So what's coming won't break you. It will make you better. Type 1-7-10 to get good luck. You thought about giving up sometimes, when the stress was too much and the silence was too long. You kept wondering why things were taking so long and why you were never getting answers when you needed them the most. But I wasn't ignoring you. You were becoming someone who could handle more than you thought possible. It would have been too much for you to handle if I had given you this gift earlier. It might have taken your mind off of your goal. You're now steady enough to hold on to it without moving. Everything you have been through is linked to what you are about to receive. Your pain and your blessing were one and the same. It was part of the process that got you ready for it. You will remember the lessons you learned on your worst days as you go through your best ones. When you look back, you'll see that nothing was random, pointless, or wasted. There was a reason for every step, even the ones that felt like setbacks. It makes sense that you might still have some doubts. It's normal to wonder if something good can really happen to you after everything you've been through. Please let go of your doubt, even if it's just a little at a time. You don't have to be perfect to trust someone. It only needs to be there. And right now, a little faith is all you need to move forward. If you type yes, miracles will happen. Some doors are already opening for you, even though you can't see them well yet. Things that felt stuck before will start to move. Conversations will change, and chances will show up. You'll notice that things are coming together in ways that seem almost too good to be true. There's no chance behind it. That's why it is in line. You are being led forward by my hand and my intention. So don't try to force this. Just step into it. Please do not hurry past the time that has been set for you. To stay grounded, aware, and connected to the strength that brought you here when something starts to happen. This blessing isn't meant to make your life a mess. It's meant to make things clear and to order. Don't go ahead of or against it, move with it. You'll see how everything fits together if you let it happen on its own. Some people will notice this change in you before you fully grasp it yourself. The way you walk will give them a different sense of energy, confidence, and presence. Some people will be there for you, while others might not know what's going on. Don't let how they react set your path. You are on this journey, and what's coming is meant just for you. You shouldn't hide any longer. For a long time, you hid your strength, your dreams, and your voice, because you were still getting used to being yourself. Now, though, you're entering a place where you are seen, heard, and important. At first, this might feel strange, but it's where you belong. You don't have to be small to make other people feel good. As this blessing gets closer, you might feel different things. There may be times when you feel fear, uncertainty, hope, and even excitement all at the same time. That's okay. You're just getting ready for something new. Don't let your feelings stop you or make you get stuck. Do not let them distract you from what's ahead. Just let them go through you. You have the skills to handle this. You have already shown how strong you are in ways that no one else fully gets. You kept going through things that could have broken you completely. You kept going even though you didn't know how. Your strength is what makes you unique, and it's what made this moment possible. You are not getting this by accident. It's coming to you because you're ready. You should also keep one important thing in mind as you go on. This blessing is for more than just you. It will also affect the people around you. People who watch you will be inspired and changed by how you grow, how you succeed, and how you carry yourself. There are people who need to see what is possible following your journey, even if you don't know it. They will find hope in your story. When things start to go your way, don't let your pride get in the way. Stay true to who you are. Hold on to the values that helped you get through the hardest times. Being humble and thankful helped you get through the hard times, and they will continue to. So now that you have achieved success, this is how you keep your balance as things change in your life. What is coming is not weak. It is safe and stable. There was thought put into making it, and it's meant to last. You don't have to worry about losing it as soon as it comes. When you get something at the right time, it stays with you because it fits with who you have become. You are no longer in a place where things are easy to lose. Things can grow and stay where you are. Keep going forward with awareness and patience. There are still more steps to take, more things to unfold, and more clarity on the way. Things have changed about how you wait now, though. What you were waiting for is now here, in front of you. This is the change. Now things start to change. This is where your story starts to change in a way that will last. Have you heard of the private group of neuroscientists who are studying how brain waves are linked to money? A well-known researcher said that this work was based on CIA studies that aren't meant to be made public yet. As a result, people now do a simple 7-second ritual at home that has been proven to work by 4 neuroscience labs. A lot of people who used to have money problems now live in dream homes, drive fancy cars, and go on fancy vacations. But this page might go away without a word. Before it goes away, click the link in the description and comments. Everything that happened to you had a deeper meaning, and you are starting to see it more clearly now. What seemed like confusion at first is slowly becoming clear, and what seemed like loss is slowly showing a hidden purpose. Because you're not the same person you were when you started this journey. Now is the right time to make sure your strength would last. I didn't hurry you through the process. That strength is now a part of you, and nothing can take it away. To get miracles, type 2222. You might have noticed that the way you react to things has changed. Things that used to make you scared or angry may not affect you as much as they used to. There is no chance in this. It is growth, and it means you are ready for what is to come. To receive the blessing that is about to come your way, you need to be this calm, this aware, and this in control. There would have been too many pulls on you without it. You can now stay strong, even when things around you start to move quickly. There were times when you thought you were going to lose everything. Doors would close for no reason. Keep going and try to fix things. Sometimes you think you were to blame for what went wrong. The closed doors, on the other hand, were not punishments. They were safety measures. I turned you away from paths that would have led you farther away from your goal. What you lost was never meant to stay, and what's coming will never go away. If you believe in God, type 777. As this new season goes on, you'll start to see links that weren't there before. Things, people, and chances will come together in ways that feel almost impossible to plan. You'll see that plans were being made behind the scenes for a long time before you knew about them. I work in this way, steadily and quietly, even when you think nothing is going on. You'll already know what to expect when you see the end result. Also, you need to know that things won't make sense right away. In some situations, you will still have questions and not fully grasp why certain things are going on the way they are. Don't let that doubt make you lose faith. It's not necessary to know everything to build trust. It's about moving forward, even though not everything is clear yet. Even the parts you don't understand yet are being shown to you. There is more duty to do now that you have this blessing. It's not something to be afraid of, but something to honor. Someone is putting their trust in you with something important that could change your life and the lives of others. It's important how you carry it. It's important how you grow with it and how you use it. This isn't just a reward. It's also a calling. You have been getting ready for this without even realizing it. You always chose to be calm instead of angry. You were getting ready every time you picked faith over doubt and kept going instead of giving up. These decisions made you into the person you are now. You can handle what's coming because of them. They made you who you are today. There has been no accident on your journey. Keep your heart open as you go, but also keep it safe with wisdom. Not everyone will understand or be happy about your growth. Some people might doubt you, question you, or even try to get you to go back to the old ways. Don't let that happen. You've changed too much to go back to what doesn't work for you anymore. In this new season, peace is out there for you. You feel a peace that you haven't fully felt before. What makes you stable is not the lack of challenges, but the presence of them within you. You'll notice that problems won't bother you as much when they happen. You will deal with them in a different way, with confidence and clarity. This is also a part of the blessing. Also, you're going to a place where your voice is more important than ever. It will matter what you say, how you say it, and what you stand for. You shouldn't gloss over this. But you also shouldn't be afraid of it either. Say what you mean, be kind, and have faith in what you say. In ways you didn't expect, your words will start to have an effect. Things are also changing in your environment. There may be changes in the people you meet, the places you visit, and the chances you have. These changes are in line with your growth and are making room for where you want to go. You're not being left behind, you're just being moved. This is part of getting ready for what's coming next. Don't forget to be thankful during this whole thing. Being thankful keeps you grounded and in touch with what's important. It makes you think about how far you've come and where you came from. Plus, it keeps your heart open to receive more. Being thankful keeps you in sync with what is coming your way. This is not the end of your change. It is the beginning of new one. Your learning never ends, and you are still becoming more of who you were meant to be. What's different now is that you're not having as much trouble. You are making progress with help, direction, and a goal in mind. That is the change you've been dying for. This is how real change happens, not loudly, but deeply. You are no longer forcing anything. Now that you're calm and sure of yourself, you're letting things happen as they may. This is a sign that you are on track with what God has planned for you. If you believe in Jesus, type 12. Is it really possible to use a 7-second ritual to naturally bring in more money? According to research linked to the CIA, the way opportunities show up in your life is affected by the state of your brainwaves. 4 neuroscience labs have shown that this method works to help people move away from financial stress and toward better lifestyles. A lot of people are now living in dream homes, driving fancy cars, and going on fancy vacations. But it's possible that this data won't stay online for long. Before it goes away, click the link in the description and comments. You tried to keep everything under control some days because you didn't want to lose what little you had. Holding on tight to things, people, and outcomes was what you did, hoping that your efforts would keep everything in place. But now you know that security and control are not the same thing. You can only feel truly safe when you believe that what is meant for you will stay, and what is not meant for you will fall away without hurting you. You are freeing yourself in ways you are just starting to notice now that you understand this. The blessing that is coming will do more than just make your life better. It's a coming together of it. It will change how you do things, how you spend your time, and how you decide what to do next. You'll be more interested in things that really matter and less interested in things that used to pass your time. It is not a loss, it is clear. You are becoming clearer, more deliberate, and more in touch with your purpose. If you type yes, miracles will happen. You should never forget how valuable the things you've learned in the tough times are. These lessons have made you stronger, helped you find your way, and kept you safe. You won't be the same person you used to be when problems come up, and they will. You will be aware of them. Be patient and have faith in yourself as you face them. In this way, you keep what you are about to get. Additionally, a deeper sense of peace is taking over you. Even though it's not loud or powerful, it's steady and real. Things that used to bother you may not bother you as much as they used to. This is not because you don't care, but because you understand them better. You are learning how to pick the right energy, keep your space safe, and keep your mind on what's important. This is how you grow. Over the course of this blessing, you will notice that some things will naturally drop out of your life. This could mean giving up habits, places, or even connections that don't fit with the person you are becoming. Don't fight this process. Don't be afraid of it happening. What's leaving is making room for what's meant to stay. This is not loss, it's getting better. You have been getting ready for a long time and don't even know it. There were times when you chose to believe, even though it was hard, and there were times when you got back up after falling. All of these things brought you closer to this point. It may feel strange to be here now, but you deserve to be here. You deserve this because you have worked hard and grown. How you see yourself going forward is also important. No longer are your problems or mistakes what make you who you are. Those were chapters, not who you are. Your strength, your growth, and your determination to keep going are now what make you who you are. When you really believe this, you'll change how you move, talk, and carry yourself with more confidence. Before you know it, chances will come your way in ways that feel natural instead of forced. You won't have to chase after everything. What's meant for you will find you. This doesn't mean you won't do anything, but your actions will feel planned instead of rushed. You'll move with purpose instead of stress. That's what makes it different. On the other hand, you will remember how far you have come at times. You might find that when you think about your past, you feel thankful instead of sad. There is healing in this, and it is part of your change. You can move forward more easily now that you don't have to carry the same amount of weight. This is how freedom feels. The role you are taking on also has an effect on people. If you want the full guide with every prayer and lesson I've compiled for this community, check the description for the Daily Miracle Manual. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit Community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." On this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall, share your heart, and as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. What you do, how you act, and how you live will have a bigger effect on other people than you think. There's nothing you need to prove. You only need to be who you are now. That sincerity will get across better than anything else. It will be felt, seen, and heard by people. Don't let doubt come back and take over your mind. Sometimes it will try to come back, especially if things start to get better. Growth can feel strange at times, and the mind tries to go back to what it knows, even if it was painful. Remember this and pick to go forward instead of backward. You shouldn't repeat what happened in the past. There is more to come for you, and you are taking it one step at a time. You don't have to see the whole path to believe that you will get there. Keep your attention on what's in front of you. Plan each step and let the process go on. You're not the only one going through this, and you can get help. Things are coming together just right for you at this moment. Right now, your past doesn't determine your path, and that in itself is a big change. At one point, you made choices based on fear, doubt, and the weight of what you had already been through. Now, though, you're starting to make different decisions, move differently, and believe differently. This is a big change. Everything that is coming into your life is built on this. You're not responding to life anymore. You are consciously stepping into it. If you believe in God, type 777. That which is going on inside, you can't be seen from the outside, but it is real and strong. Now that you know what you deserve and how much you are worth, you are being more careful. This awareness is helping you make decisions that will help you move away from things that drain you and toward things that build you up. You are no longer willing to settle for what you know is bad for you. It doesn't matter if it feels new, you are pick the right thing. What if the main reason most people have money problems is that they never use a certain brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to research with ties to the CIA that shows this missing link. 4 neuroscience labs have found that this 7-second ritual helps people rethink their money habits and get better results. A lot of people are now moving into dream homes, buying fancy cars, and going on fancy vacations. This page might be taken down soon, though. Before it's taken down, click the link in the description and comments. The blessing that is coming into your life comes at just the right time for you. It doesn't just show up at random, and it doesn't show up early. When you can recognize it, respect it, and keep it going, it will come. You're not the same person you used to be, who would have missed it or handled it badly. You can now receive it clearly and hold it carefully. That's why timing is so important. Type based on faith. During this new season, you will be tested again, but this time the tests will feel different. They won't be about staying alive. They'll be about getting along. You'll have to pick between what's simple and what's right, or between what's useful and what's important. Things like this aren't meant to break you. They're meant to show that you've grown. Every good choice you make makes your path stronger. Another thing you might notice is that your circle changes. Some people will drift away on their own, not because you're fighting, but because your paths have changed. People who understand you, help you grow, and are on the same path as you will come into your life. It is good for us to make this change. It makes room for connections that belong in your life right now. Don't feel bad if you've grown out of something that used to be important to you. It's normal to have to let go in order to grow, and that doesn't mean you're not thankful. It means you're making progress. It's okay to enjoy what someone or something meant to you in the past without holding on to it forever. This is how you change over time, and it means you're going in the right direction. Also, your mind is becoming clearer in a new way. Things that used to stump you will start to make sense, and choices that were hard before will get easier. These changes will make you trust your gut more, as they are now in line with your growth. You'll be able to follow these clear paths in a way that feels natural and steady. You won't need people to reassure you all the time. This is also a new way for you to learn how to protect your energy. These changes are making you pickier about where you put your time, attention, and feelings. You're not being selfish. You need to do this. Your energy is important, and what you experience and what you attract are both affected by it. You are making a stronger and more stable place for your blessing to grow by protecting it. In order to take advantage of some chances, you will have to leave your comfort zone. This is not the time to back down. For growth to happen, you often have to go to places that feel strange at first. Trust that these things have been planned for you. You're not stepping into something you can't handle. You're moving up to something that fits your new level. You may also feel like even small things have a bigger meaning for you. Things that didn't seem important or routine before will start to become more important. This is because your path is becoming clearer to you. You're no longer just going through life. You are giving it more thought as you interact with it. You may not have felt this much happiness before this connection. Remember to be patient with yourself as you move forward. You are still learning, adjusting, and changing, even though you have grown. There may be times when you're not sure what to do, or when old thoughts try to come back to you. Don't be hard on yourself about this. Only see it for what it is and choose to move on. Progress is not growth. It's progress. You are also moving into a place where the things you do will start to show results. Things that you have been working toward, hoping for, and believing in will begin to come true. You will feel like you are on the right track after reading this. It will make your faith stronger and give you strength to keep going. This part of your journey feels very powerful. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment, a place where divine abundance is not just a hope, but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you do join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step.